Well, I had an interesting request from someone. D. Perrin on Twitter and Dimitri on his blog made an interesting blog post called Perspectives. It was a really clever idea. Um, Dimitri basically gave a 20-year window, 10 years back from the present and 20 years ahead from the present, telling us about his life 10 years ago, 5 years ago, now, 5 years from now, and 10 years from now. But little summaries of each, a snapshot of each. Really interesting idea. And then sent it out and invited some people, including myself, to have a read and to give it a try if we wanted. And I thought I'd give it a try using a video for it. And so let me go. Here I go. Mine will be pretty simple. 10 years ago, it's 2011. 10 years from ago, I was a millionaire. I had a lot of money, and I was enjoying a very different life, not necessarily a better life. People always like to say that about money, but it was true. I was spending way in excess and experiencing a part of a side of life that I never thought I would experience, basically being able to have almost anything I wanted, and discovering in the process that having anything you want leaves you wanting, and it leaves you wanting in a big way. Someday I need to make a video about how rich can sometimes be more destitute in terms of not having an avenue out than those who don't have money. Yeah, there's something akin to not having money when things are tough. When you don't have money, you can always blame the fact that you don't have money. When things are tough and you do have money, you can't blame that, and you have to look elsewhere. And if you can't find a good scapegoat otherwise, sometimes you are left in a pretty desperate position, because we all are at times wanting for happiness. Happiness is a fleeting thing throughout our lives. It's just a part of the human condition. Sometimes not having money makes it a little easier to bear those times. It's a curious thing. So I was 10 years ago, I was learning that lesson. 5 years ago, I was an entrepreneur, and wannabe entrepreneur, working my butt off at my own little business, and really enjoying the fruits of the creative element in terms of the business side. After a lifetime, actually I failed at business several times before that, but for most of the part I've been in the corporate world, and I'd be on my own, making my own decisions, in charge of things, and the destiny of my own little company was a kick in the butt. I really enjoyed being a business owner. That was really, really fun. I was on the edge 5 years ago, and I was doing pretty good. 5 years ago, I was just on the edge of about a year away or so from seeing the business start to collapse and disintegrate beneath my feet, and to go through the incredible stress and mental turmoil that came with watching your life's work and your life savings disappear. So there went the money also. So that comes to now. Now I'm a regular old Joe, getting by for the most part. Trying my best to make it for my family, if I find some security, trying to make sure that I'm the best man I possibly can be. I've benefited greatly from the 10 years and the 5 years. I remember what it was like being wealthy, and I keep those memories and the experience, because the money was incidental. The things that I bought were inconsequential. The things that I discovered in here, far more so. The humility that came from losing it, what a boon, what a great thing that was. And if it sounds like I'm trying to make lemonade out of lemons, perhaps it is, but if I had to do it all over again, and it sounds cliche-ish, but I would much rather have the humility and grounded foresight that I have now, rather than to have the comforts of the cash. So be it. Maybe I'm just trying to make myself feel comfortable, but I think it's true. 5 years from now, I hope to be more at peace in terms of the way that I interact with the world. I'm a stressed person. Life is a challenge for me, especially the social elements. That's why I spend so much time in the woods. I want to become more comfortable with the social arena and learn to stress less, because I know that if I fail at that, because what happens 5 years from now, in the next 5 years, will be pivotal and critical to what happens 10 years from now. So let me go to 10 years from now. If I fail at my efforts to relax, I will, if I succeed in my efforts to relax, in 10 years, I hope to be watching Emily pass into adulthood. She'll be 20 10 years from now. She'll be the legal age of an adult here in Japan. Well, I suspect we'll still be here. And I'll then look forward to a life of a pleasant life of easing the downhill slope with my wife. And that doesn't mean necessarily that we're going to be taking it easy. We're going to have fun 10 years from now. If I'm unsuccessful in the next 5 years in tempering the demons which are causing me the stress within, and I'm not looking for any sympathy. It's just an element, a fact of the way that I am. I have a hard time dealing with. That's why I made videos like "Are you antisocial?" and things like that, because it's a real challenge for me. I hardly ever talk about it, but it's really a significant thing for me. If I'm unsuccessful in doing that, 10 years from now, I expect I'll be dead. The men in my family tend to die pretty young. My dad died at 55. 10 years from now, I'll be 57. He died of a heart attack. Other men have died early as well. I've had several incidents. In fact, I'm going to see the doctor tomorrow. I had a scary incident over the weekend, which really scared me. And my wife wanted to call the ambulance, but we managed to get through it. And gotta relax. So the next 5 years are key. If from now into the next 5 years, if I can learn to relax, then I'll be around in 10 years, I think. If I don't, then I'll be dead. I'm not trying to be dramatic. I just think that's what's going to happen. So there you go. 10 years, 5 years, now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, a continuum of experience and leading into a future filled with potential or filled with bones at the bottom of the sea. Either one. Doesn't matter to me either way. Well, it does. I don't want to die 10 years from now because Emily still needs a dad, and I'd like her to experience a grandfather, her children to experience a grandfather, and I want to be with my wife. And I want to be making videos to show all you guys. You guys want to meet people. But if it does happen 10 years from now, if I'm gone, don't worry about it. It's tough. Send your condolences to my wife, but don't worry about me. Just take me out to the Suruga, weight me down with rocks and dump me over the edge, and then be gone with it. Thank you, Dimitri, for this interesting challenge. I've enjoyed making this video. This is fun. Hopefully, I'll see you guys in 12 years. Bye-bye.